What if I told you that within the next 24 hours, your entire life could transform through a sacred code that has been hidden from the masses for centuries? This isn't just another self-help promise or motivational speech. It's an ancient truth that has been guarded by secret societies and passed down through generations of mystics and spiritual masters. Today, you've been chosen to receive this knowledge, not by chance, but because the universe has deemed you ready for this profound transformation. In the depths of human consciousness lies a power so extraordinary that those who've discovered it have achieved things others deemed impossible. This power isn't just about manifesting wealth or success. It's about awakening the dormant potential that exists within every human being. The sacred code you're about to discover has been responsible for some of history's most remarkable transformations, yet it remains unknown to 99% of the population. Throughout history, certain individuals have seemed to possess an almost supernatural ability to transform their lives overnight. They weren't special or gifted. They simply understood and applied this ancient code that we're about to explore. These people discovered that within the human mind exists a switch, and when activated with the right sequence of thoughts and actions, it can literally reprogram your entire reality within 24 hours. The fact that you're reading these words right now is no coincidence. The universe operates in mysterious ways, and your presence here is a sign that you're ready to receive this life-changing knowledge. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility, and once you understand this code, there's no going back to your old way of thinking. For millennia, spiritual masters and enlightened beings have known a profound truth. Reality isn't fixed. It's fluid and responsive to a specific code of consciousness. This code isn't written in any ancient text or stored in any secret vault. Instead, it's encoded within the very fabric of your DNA, waiting to be activated by those who are ready to embrace its power. Think about all the times you felt stuck, trapped in circumstances that seemed beyond your control. What if I told you that those limitations were simply illusions, created by a mind that hadn't yet been awakened to its true potential? The sacred code works by bypassing these mental barriers, accessing a level of consciousness where transformation isn't just possible, it's inevitable. Scientists have recently discovered that human consciousness can actually influence the physical world at a quantum level. This isn't mysticism, it's proven science.
When you understand how to apply the sacred code, you're essentially learning to harness this quantum influence consciously, directing it towards specific outcomes in your life. The results can manifest so quickly that many mistake them for miracles. The real question isn't whether this code works. Thousands of transformed lives stand as testament to its power.
The question is, are you ready to step into your true potential? Because once you understand and apply this ancient wisdom, your life will never be the same. The sacred code begins with a simple but powerful truth. Your current reality is nothing more than a reflection of your dominant thoughts and beliefs. But here's where it gets interesting. These thoughts and beliefs can be reprogrammed in as little as 24 hours when you understand the correct sequence of mental and spiritual activation. This activation process starts with what ancient masters called the sacred pause, a moment of complete stillness where you consciously step outside of your current reality. In this pause, you create a space for the new code to enter your consciousness. It's like rebooting a computer, but instead of refreshing hardware, you're refreshing your entire reality matrix. The next step involves what quantum physicists call collapsing the wave function of possibility into your desired reality. This isn't about wishful thinking or simple positive affirmations. It's about accessing a specific state of consciousness where the barriers between thought and reality become permeable, allowing for rapid transformation at the quantum level. Each thought you think during these crucial 24 hours becomes exponentially more powerful, which is why the sacred code must be approached with absolute clarity and intention. One misaligned thought can delay your transformation, while a perfectly aligned sequence can accelerate it beyond your wildest expectations. If you're ready to transform your life, write "Activate my power" in the comments, and subscribe now to receive more secrets from the universe that will fuel your personal evolution. Your new self awaits you. Most people live their entire lives trapped in a matrix of limiting beliefs and societal programming. They never realize that this matrix is nothing more than a collective illusion, maintained by unconscious acceptance of what others claim is possible or realistic. The sacred code works by systematically dismantling these artificial limitations. Think of your current reality as a computer program running on outdated software. The sacred code is like an advanced upgrade that rewrites your entire operating system. But unlike traditional personal development that takes months or years, this upgrade can be completed in just 24 hours when properly activated. The key to breaking free from the matrix lies in understanding that time itself is not linear. It's malleable and responsive to consciousness. When you apply the sacred code correctly, you're essentially compressing years of evolutionary growth into a single day. This is why people often report feeling like they've lived an entire lifetime of growth in just 24 hours after activating the code. Your brain is already equipped with all the necessary hardware to process this upgrade. The only question is whether you're willing to take the red pill and see how deep the rabbit hole goes. Because once you start this process, there's no turning back to your old way of experiencing reality. What separates those who achieve extraordinary transformations from those who remain stuck in mediocrity? It's not talent, education, or luck. It's their ability to make a quantum leap in consciousness. The sacred code provides the exact sequence needed to initiate this leap, allowing you to bypass years of gradual progress and step directly into your highest potential. This quantum leap isn't just metaphorical. It's based on proven principles of quantum physics. Just as particles can instantly jump from one energy state to another without traveling through the space between, your consciousness can make similar instantaneous shifts when properly aligned with the sacred code. The process begins with what ancient masters called the point of no return, a specific threshold of awareness where old patterns and limitations simply dissolve. It's like crossing an invisible bridge. Once you step over, the path behind you disappears, leaving only the new reality you've chosen to create. During these transformative 24 hours, you'll experience what feels like a complete rewiring of your neural pathways. Some people report intense dreams, spontaneous insights, or even physical sensations, as their entire being aligns with this new frequency of existence. The power of the sacred code lies in its precise sequence of activation.
Like a combination lock, each element must be engaged in the exact right order to unlock its transformative potential. This sequence has been protected and preserved by ancient wisdom keepers, passed down only to those who demonstrated true readiness for its power. The first key in the sequence is what mystics call the divine reset, a specific breathing pattern that literally changes your brainwave frequency to match the Earth's natural resonance.
This alignment creates a state of heightened receptivity where the rest of the code can be more effectively integrated. Following the reset comes the quantum command, a precisely worded declaration that speaks directly to your subconscious mind, bypassing all resistance and doubt. This isn't just positive thinking. It's a scientifically designed sequence of thoughts that triggers a cascade of neurological and energetic changes throughout your entire being. The final element involves what quantum physicists call collapsing the probability wave of infinite possibilities into your chosen reality. This is achieved through a specific visualization technique that must be performed at exact intervals throughout the 24-hour activation period. Time isn't just a linear progression of moments. It contains specific windows of opportunity where transformation becomes exponentially more powerful. The next 24 hours represents one of these rare windows, a convergence of energetic factors that makes the sacred code particularly effective right now. These windows of opportunity aren't random. They follow precise cosmic cycles that ancient civilizations understood and modern quantum physics is just beginning to validate. When you align your intention with these natural cycles, the universe itself seems to conspire in your favor, accelerating the manifestation of your desired reality. The challenge isn't just recognizing these windows of opportunity. It's having the courage to step through them when they appear. Most people let these moments pass by, trapped in doubt or hesitation. But those who understand the sacred code know that these windows are precious gifts that shouldn't be wasted. What makes the next 24 hours so crucial is the unique alignment of personal and cosmic factors that you're currently experiencing. This alignment won't last forever, which is why immediate action is essential for maximum transformation. True transformation isn't just about changing external circumstances. It's about mastering the ancient art of inner alchemy. The sacred code works by initiating a profound inner transformation, that naturally manifests as external change. This process of inner alchemy follows specific stages, each building upon the last, to create a complete metamorphosis of being. During these 24 hours, you'll experience what ancient alchemists called the Great Dissolution, a period where old patterns, beliefs, and limitations literally dissolve, making way for new possibilities. This can feel uncomfortable at first, like a caterpillar dissolving in its cocoon, but it's a necessary part of the transformation process. As the old dissolves, something remarkable begins to take place, a reorganization at the quantum level of your being. Your very DNA begins to vibrate at a new frequency, attracting different possibilities and opportunities into your life. This isn't metaphorical. It's a measurable change in your energetic signature. The final stage of this alchemical process is what masters call the golden synthesis, an integration of your highest potential with your present reality. This creates a bridge between who you are now and who you're destined to become, allowing for rapid transformation in all areas of your life. At this moment, you stand at a crossroads. The sacred code has been revealed, but its power can only be activated through absolute commitment. This isn't about half measures or trying something new. It's about making an unshakable decision to step into your highest potential. This commitment must be total and unconditional. Any doubt, hesitation, or resistance will create interference in the code's activation sequence. Think of it like tuning a radio. You need perfect clarity to receive the signal clearly. Your commitment acts as the tuning mechanism that allows the code to work its transformation. The next 24 hours will require your complete presence and participation. This means temporarily stepping away from old patterns, habits, and distractions that could dilute the code's power. Consider it a sacred retreat into the depths of your own transformation. Remember, this commitment isn't just to yourself, it's to the greater purpose that your transformation will serve. When you step into your full potential, you become a beacon of possibility for others, creating a ripple effect of positive change throughout the world. One of the most profound aspects of the sacred code is what masters call the mirror effect. The way your internal transformation begins to reflect in every aspect of your external reality. As you activate the code, you'll notice synchronicities and coincidences increasing exponentially. This mirror effect works because reality isn't separate from consciousness. It's a direct reflection of it. When you change your internal frequency through the sacred code, the universe has no choice but to rearrange itself to match your new vibration. This is why changes can happen so rapidly once the code is properly activated. During these 24 hours, pay close attention to the signs and symbols that appear in your environment. These aren't random occurrences. They're confirmations that the code is working, reflecting your transformation back to you in countless ways. Every person you meet, every situation you encounter becomes a mirror, showing you your new reality taking shape. The key is to maintain unwavering faith in this process, even when your logical mind tries to dismiss these reflections as coincidence. Remember, what you're experiencing is the natural result of aligning with universal laws that most people never discover. As you approach the final hours of this transformation, you'll reach what ancient masters called the point of no return, a threshold where your old reality begins to dissolve completely, making way for the new. This can feel both exhilarating and slightly uncomfortable, like stepping off a cliff and discovering you can fly. This point of no return isn't just psychological. It's a quantum phenomenon where your consciousness literally shifts to a new frequency of existence. It's similar to water reaching its boiling point. Once that threshold is crossed, a completely new state emerges. Your transformation follows the same principle. During this phase, you might experience what feels like a temporary dissolution of your old identity. This is perfectly normal and even necessary. Just as a caterpillar must surrender to the process of transformation to become a butterfly, you must allow your old self to dissolve so your new reality can emerge. The key is to stay fully present and committed during this crucial phase. Any attempt to cling to your old reality will only create resistance and slow down the transformation. Trust the process, knowing that what awaits you on the other side is far greater than anything you're leaving behind. As the 24-hour activation period comes to a close, you'll begin to experience what can only be described as a rebirth of consciousness. This isn't just a new chapter in your life. It's an entirely new book, written in the language of infinite possibility. The sacred code will continue to work its transformation long after the initial activation period. Like a stone thrown into a pond, the ripples of your transformation will extend outward, affecting every aspect of your reality in increasingly profound ways. Relationships will shift, opportunities will appear, and synchronicities will become your new normal. Your responsibility now is to maintain the higher frequency you've activated. This doesn't mean you won't face challenges, but you'll face them from a completely new level of consciousness, with access to resources and abilities that were previously dormant within you. Remember, this transformation isn't just for you, it's for everyone whose life you touch. As you embody this new way of being, you become a living example of what's possible, inspiring others to discover their own potential for transformation. Welcome to your new reality. The journey has just begun. Throughout history, there have always been those who understood and protected the sacred code, enlightened beings who recognized its transformative power and ensured its preservation for future generations. These guardians weren't just keepers of knowledge. They were living embodiments of the code's potential, demonstrating through their own lives what becomes possible when this ancient wisdom is fully embraced and activated. These sacred guardians understood something profound. The code isn't just a tool for personal transformation. It's a bridge between individual consciousness and universal wisdom. They knew that when someone activates the code with pure intention, they become part of an unbroken lineage of lightworkers who have helped guide humanity's evolution throughout the ages. This connection transcends time and space, linking you directly to a stream of wisdom that has been refined and strengthened by countless generations of spiritual masters. What makes this moment particularly significant is that the Guardians have determined that humanity is ready for a greater awakening. The code, which was once shared only with a select few, is now being made available to those who demonstrate genuine readiness for transformation. This isn't about worthiness, it's about timing and alignment. The fact that you're reading these words means you've been recognized as someone who's prepared to receive this sacred knowledge. As you step into your transformed reality, remember that you too become a guardian of this wisdom. Not through preaching or teaching, but through living as an example of what's possible when someone fully activates their divine potential. Your transformation becomes a beacon of hope and inspiration for others, creating a ripple effect that contributes to the collective awakening of humanity. In the grand tapestry of existence, there are moments that transcend ordinary time, moments where the eternal now opens up and reveals its infinite potential. This is one of those moments. The sacred code works within this timeless dimension, where past, present, and future converge into a single point of infinite possibility. This is why transformation can happen so rapidly when you align with its power. Understanding this eternal now is crucial to your transformation. Most people live trapped in a linear perception of time, always chasing a future that never arrives, or dwelling in a past they can't change. The sacred code breaks this illusion by bringing you fully into the present moment, where all power and possibility exist. In this space of pure presence, decades of conditioning can dissolve in an instant, and new realities can manifest with extraordinary speed. What you're experiencing right now isn't just another moment in time. It's a convergence point where multiple timelines of possibility collapse into a single powerful now. This is why the next 24 hours are so crucial. Within this window of opportunity, you have access to what mystics call the eternal moment, a space where profound transformation becomes not just possible, but inevitable. It's like standing at the center of a cosmic wheel, where all possibilities converge, and you have the power to choose which reality you want to step into. The eternal now is where miracles happen, where quantum leaps in consciousness occur, and where your highest potential can manifest instantly. As you work with the sacred code, you'll learn to operate more and more from this timeless dimension, accessing levels of power and possibility that most people never experience. This is the true gift of the code, not just what it helps you achieve, but how it fundamentally transforms your relationship with reality itself.